Hello everyone, it's Lottie from Cancer is a Lifestyle. Today I wanted to show you my personal project that what I have done. My mother has left for Indiana, so I can't to visit her friend, so I can show you her blanket because I did not want her to see what I have been working on, what it's, you know, how it's coming out at all. And I know she's dying to know. And in fact, she thinks that I haven't even started. So, but first of all, I wanted to show you my niece's blanket. I finished it, and I am actually going to go and to her place next week. We're having a family get together, and I am going to give it to her then. And she is actually really excited, and to see what it looks like. I hope she's not disappointed. Let me see if I can show all of this. But as you see, I have used the picot. See, now I have not finished, putting in the ends or anything. So this is kind of raw that I'm showing you. Now, I learned how to do the picot border. And have you noticed? I've done it. I'm going to show you in all the different, I used the different colors. And it actually came out really nice. Here's another side. And this is the sage actually, but it's not coming out sage. So anyway, let me see if I can hold it up and see if you can. There's kind of, is it coming in? I really like how it came out. I feel like it's different. Let me fold it over again and show it to you. I feel like it's something different than what I normally would have worked on. And I think the colors really pop well together. They look really good. There you go. So I should have just laid it out somehow. Maybe I can still do that. I don't know. Let me see. But let me put it out here. All you see is blue. But the colors really look good well together, and I'm really happy with it. I'm really, really, really happy with it. And I think she will be too. This is something totally that I'm not really, not my usual style of making blankets. I've kind of stuck to the basics, and I'm kind of trying to, venture out and do something different. So now, with that, let me show you what I've been doing with my mom's blanket. And now she's supposed to be gone at least like 8 days. And I'm hoping that she will stay longer because she is visiting her long-term friends. This is her friend of 47 years. Do you have friends that are that you've known for 47 years? I mean, that's just amazing. She has a lot of friends like that that are long-term friendships. People just don't have friendships like that anymore, you know? But anyway, let me see if I can adjust this a little bit so you can see. Okay. Anyway, so remember I told you that I was going to do her blanket in something similar that I've seen on Nona's Stitching Lounge, and I really liked what she did. She kind of took squares and then she put them together and binded them together, and she used I think just 2 colors. And I think each square, I think she, out of all the squares, I think she had 5 different stitches that she used. So they were, when she put them together, was a nice display of different stitch work. Now, I kind of liked that idea, and then I thought to myself that I wanted to do the same. But since my mom has, I'm only doing 3 different stitchings, and I kind of want this, because it is going to cover her couch. This is always, it's going to be permanently on her couch. And I want that to be the centerpiece. I want each square to be a centerpiece to stand out. So, but since she's also using a different, hers are just like what I call like the different color waves all in together, like the striped ones. So each square is coming out different. It has a different design, and I love that, okay? So I'm going to show you, I made 5 squares. Now, mind you, I did not make them as large as Nona's. Nona's Stitching Lounge really made a large square. I did not, for the reason that I thought it might be too much. Yeah, so I'm going to show you the ones that I'm going to use for the 4 corners. and then the fifth one will go in the middle. And that's going to be kind of, I don't know how I'm going to lay it out, but I know these four are going to go in the corners, and then you're going to have one in the middle. So that I did it, and this is the popcorn stitch and the, oh my goodness, and the basic stitch, oh my goodness, double crochet. So I really like the way that came out. And I thought for the corners, each corner will have one. I think it will pop. And no pun intended for the popcorn stitch, but it will pop. And then one will go in the middle. So that's one design. Here's the other one, how it came out. Do you see how they all came out different? I really like the way it came out. Now I am very familiar with the popcorn stitch. I have done my son's and my daughter-in-law's blanket. They're for king size blanket, mind you, all in popcorn stitch. Yeah, it took me forever. I mean, like almost a year and a half or more to make that blanket. And it's like not even a blanket. It is just this heavy, heavy thing. So I did not want to do that again, because the popcorn stitch, when you use it, I'll make this kind of, if that's all you do is use popcorn stitch nonstop, it does make it a heavy, heavy blanket, then, is what I'm saying. But I like the way these came out. It's like an accent. I will tell you, okay, and here's the fourth one. I will tell you, they all have a little bit of something different. Now, I will tell you that one of these, I don't remember which one it was. Actually, I worked on for this one square, I worked on for like 2.5 days. I'm not kidding you. I ripped this thing out. I just could not. And this was like my last one that I did. And I made these, and I mean, I ripped it out 4 times before I liked the way it was. Now, I had no problem over here. It was when I got to here that I didn't like how it was coming out. And for some reason, I was having such a hard time. And here, I've done the popcorn stitch, I don't know how many times. I ripped it out 3 times, told myself, that's it. However it comes out, I'm just gonna leave it. I put it in my pile because I have my stack here, and it was just sticking out looking at me. Like you could see all the things that were wrong, and I said, no, I gotta redo this again. So I did it 5 times. Now I can't even tell which one it was. But there's 5 of them. I'm gonna put 1 on each corner and then 1 in the middle. And then the other stitch that I did, and I'm going to, I don't know, I just have an idea, but I don't know, is just the basic double crochet. This is one of them is basic double crochet, and if you look, they're all coming out different. And these 2, the next 2 that I'm going to show you the stitchings, I'm making multiple of. Now I have to kind of lay it out on my couch and see how many actually I need, because this way I can look at. I think this is going to look really pretty. And the thing is that these are not the sort of things that I normally do. So I think it's going to like surprise her, because, wait, it doesn't look right. There you go. That's how you hold it. So, okay, right now I have 5 of these, and I'm working on my 6th panel, but I'm going to lay them out, and then I'm going to put the design the way. I think I'm going to alternate the double crochet between the next one. And the next one I chose was the V-stitch. So here's another one. See how dark it came out? That's gorgeous. I just love it. I think it's just so beautiful how different they all are. And here's the V-stitch. Can you see that? And then the only thing is I don't know what color to use to bind them. Now here's another V-stitch. Her living room has a lot of darks. Now, like the colors you see, that's her living room. It's basically a lot of dark wood, dark browns. The carpet is dark. The curtains are like semi-colored, and she changes those all the time. Here's another V-stitch. And so I'm thinking I want to use a lighter, like maybe a beige or something, so these panels will stick out and kind of just like pop. I want them to pop. I want them to be noticed. And how many do I have all together now? Let me see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I have 15, and I'm working on my 16. I call them panels because they sound just so much fancier than squares. 15 square. And then I'm going to lay them out on my couch and kind of see how it's looking, how many more I need. I'm going to do those, area math of so many across and so many down, length times width, and kind of figure out, do my math and see how many I need. I'm not sure about the border. I don't want to, since I want each of the square panels to pop and stand out, I don't want to take away from them. That's why I want the color that I'm going to connect and bind them with. I want it to be something plain. That's why I'm thinking beigey. And then for the border, I don't want to do anything too fancy. I might just do a simple, just go around double crochet or something. I'm not sure, single crochet, I'm not sure. Something very simple, because I want that to be the whole, I want all the attention on the panels. So that's about all I'm doing. And I am hoping that I'm going to be done with this. I'm a little worried that I won't have it done, because I have this idea in my head. Since she's gone, I was going to go, when I'm done, I was going to lay it out on her sofa, so when she comes home, she would be like, oh wow, as a nice surprise. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to have enough time to do that. That would be just great. I could do that. Now, the other thing is, after I'm done with this, I am going to take I need to get back to my ministry work, and I have a couple boxes that I spoke about in that I need to fill up. Oh, you see all the band-aids on my fingers? I have been cutting yarn, and the thing is, because I'm cutting all these, mind you, now I showed you I had like 4 yarn bags, plastic bags in my car. I added another 3 or 4 bags to that, so I've been cutting and cutting and cutting and cutting. Right now I have 3 shopping bags of cuttings that I have, but it also kind of puts welts on your fingers from doing that. So yeah, so I'm kind of tired of that too. But I need to get back to fill up those 3 boxes, or 3-4 boxes that I have, and kind of get back to my ministry and finish up. So after this, my mom's blanket, I am going to start one other thing. And I think I'm finally going to start on that shawl for myself. And after that, I'm just going to take it easy and concentrate more on the ministry. I do have a niece and a nephew yet that I need to upgrade their blankets at, but I have really not an idea as to what I want to do or what kind. I have an idea for my nephew, because he likes to play football, and I was just going to use his colors for the football team in his state. But as to how I'm going to lay him out or anything, I'm not really sure. That's something now. And his sister is a dancer. She loves to dance, and she changes her room like all the time. So like kind of sticking with the color theme of the room, of her bedroom, it just doesn't, it's not going to work, because she's always changing and always, like a young lady. She's always changing her mind and redecorating her room. So those 2 are my next focuses that I want to work on. And of course I do want to continue on with Emily's blanket. So that's all I got, ladies and gentlemen. I keep forgetting. There's men out there who crochet. So, and who actually watch my channel too. So this is all I got. So thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Click like if you like. What are you guys working on now? Are you doing any personal projects, or are you also working for some ministry donations like I am? So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.